something wrong?
You have nothing to fear, Your Grace. The trial will begin shortly.
Sassy is not here. Tommen is not here. Why do you think they are not here?
Because it's a trap, you idiot.
Tonight's special report. Holy shit. Tying up loose ends with a wildfire bow, Cersei Lannister wins everything. As predicted by everyone, and when I say everyone, I mean everyone! Delivering fatal blows to the High Sparrow due to his hubris, House Tyrell for joining with the High Sparrow, Grand Maester Pycelle for general douchebaggery, and many lords and ladies gathered to see the spectacle of her trial. Culminating in a coup de grace delivered to Septa Unella, making her a treat for the zombie mountain that rots. The first act of the rotting mound of man-meat seemed to be a manual manipulation of his zombified manhood. Horrifying, to say the least. But with every success the Queen of Mean racks up, there's always a tragic failure looming in the wings. In this case, it takes the form of King Tommen teaching himself how to fly, Sweet Robin style. With her last link to humanity gone out the window, one can only ponder what the future holds for the residents of Queen's Landing. Meanwhile, up in the north, Bran accesses his three-eyed crow ability and makes a direct call to Jon Snow, who seemed preoccupied at the time. Bran appears to have the ability to send messages from the past to someone in the present if he can observe them from his current past location. Evidence of this is Jon, who had zoned out of the conversation taking place in Winterfell while Bran was witnessing his birth. While this time-hopping communication is potentially dangerous, given what happened to Hodor, seems a very convenient way to relate to Jon who his mother was. Now we must wait and see if the revelation, such as it is, has taken hold. Meanwhile, stalking the Godwood, Uncle Littlefinger encounters a wild Sansa Cat Bolton Lannister Stark. Declaring his love, house, and intent to sail the creep ship south to take the Iron Throne, Sansa Cat puts a kibosh on the confirmation kiss and sinks the creep ship. While Seeds of Love found no purchase, Seeds of Discord grows strong as Baelish counters with Trueborn versus Bastard, taking the swagger out of Sansa Cat's steps. Back inside the Great Hall of Winterfell, Jon snaps back to reality as he is suddenly named King of the North by none other than pluckish pouty pipsqueak Lyanna Mormont. The precocious lady of Bear Island shamed a roomful of grown men, then backed Jon as King in the North. This was seconded by Lord Too Fat to Sit a Horse Manderly, and thirded by Fuck the Starks Glover. The rest of the surviving northern houses quickly followed suit, dashing little Peter's plans to dust. Or did they? R plus L equals what? Bran's Werewood session attempted to end the long-standing debate. Does R plus L equal J? Well, friends, you still need to be speculating on that shit. True, Jon is the baby, and Lyanna Stark was his mother, but the question remains who the R is in the equation. The all-knowing three-eyed crow conveniently missed the baby's real first name. If it's a Targaryen-sounding name, then debate over. But what if it's not? What if Robert hid it before Rhaegar stole her away? Mad King Aerys was known for sneaking first night rites. Who's to say he didn't get his crazy claws on Lyanna, prompting the move to the Tower of Joy? It is known that pregnancies from the Mad King resulted in complicated births. Perhaps Prince Dorne charmed his way between those Stark thighs. Until Jon's true first name is revealed, we at SKN will fan the flames until disclosure is at hand. The Dornish Plot Revisited. Conspiracies involving Lord Varys the Spider being the much shorter Dragon Queen can be put to rest. Varys teleported to Dorne to consult with the new Dornish matriarchy and the Queen of Thorns, who has no love for sand snakes.
What is your name again? Barbara?
Obara.
Obara. You look like an angry little boy. Don't presume to tell me what I need.
Forgive my sister. What she lacks in diplomacy, she
Do
makes...
shut up, dear. Anything from you? No. Good. Let the grown women speak.
Backed by Tyrell Gold and Dorne troops, Varys returned to Meereen just as they set sail for Westeros. In the time it took him to return, seems the Ironborn trained a Dothraki to become expert seamen. At the suggestion of Tyrion, the Mother of Dragons broke ties with side piece Daario Naharis, exchanging sick burns during the almost tender goodbyes.
Maybe no one.
But you need to lure the noble houses to the table. Are you a queen or fish bait?
Who comes after you? Who can ever follow Daenerys Stormborn, the mother of dragons?
A great number of women, I imagine.
Daario seems to bear no ill will towards the little man with the big brain, as he sees the logic in the breakup. However, real love is not logical. Perhaps to act out, he may contact Empress Cersei to form some type of alliance, offering his services in bed, as well as to bring her the head of her little brother. On this day, more than the dragon fleet set sail, seems a newly appointed Hand of the Dragon Queen dropped clues about his affections towards the unattached Daenerys Stormborn, Mother of Dragons, breaker of chains, stealer of armies, trader of quips, burner of bitches, cows, and random asshole, keeper of the flaming tits. Tyrion played it subtle, but those longing looks laid it out for all to see. No name has been given to this ship at this time. And so they set sail, wind at their backs, dragons overhead. Look out, Westeros, a new dragon lady is coming to town. Hey, good looking, what's cooking? Who dat girl? Why, it's none other than lone she-wolf Arya Stark, and she's taking it to the man by feeding him his sons. Frey pie was served for breakfast by the ultimate ninja assassin to Walder Frey. The particulars of how this was done are still under investigation. Arya, disguised in a face presumably from the House of Black and White, did a show-stopping reveal as she informed Walder he just consumed his sons, Black Walder and Lame Luther. We are surprised this information temporarily sickened the evil old wretch, giving Arya the opportunity to hold him down and cut his throat. Arya has crossed a few names off her list already: Trant, Frey, Joffrey, Rorge, Polliver, and the Tickler. One wonders if she will head north to see her beloved brother, Lord Snow, or will she continue to wreak havoc, calling herself the Ghost of Highheart, and running amok, killing at will, or will she launch a preemptive strike, taking down the Queen of Mead, Empress of the Seven Kingdoms? Season 7 looks to have a lot of hijinks and shenanigans in store, and this brings us to a close of a very exciting season of Game of Thrones. These final episodes show the extreme of what can be done on the small screen, with some huge talent and acceptable writing. Rumors persist of a shortened Season 7. With no books to guide them, showrunners may go back to other seasons and explore, though it's doubtful fans would sit still for 7 episodes of recaps. That's all the time we have tonight. Stay tuned for upcoming special investigative reports, including Scheming the Schemers, Littlefinger's Master Plan, Melasandre and the Ghost of Highheart, and The Fall of the High Sparrow, how the players get played. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe for more news, reviews, theories, and speculation.
Shame. Shame.